Right. So let's start geography mains section. So geography main section, as I talked yesterday, here we'll have two areas of study. The one is Indian geography, one is geography of Bihar. So you have these two areas. One is Indian geography. Actually, I'm repeating the content again to recap the class of previous day, as it was a technical problem. So do prepare the notes accordingly. Next one is the geography Bihar here. Now we have to know the areas of study. In India, we have areas of study here. One is physical India, one is human India, and third is economic India. So accordingly, you can prepare your notes, the first page of your class notes. I will come on that topic. I want to brief because there was a technical problem in the beginning or in the end of the class. So for recording purpose also, I'm repeating the areas. So this one of physical geography, we have the book that is class 11 NCERT book. So all the topic of physical India, we have physiography, drainage, climate, vegetation, soil. They are the part of physical India. Got that? So we'll complete from class 11 NCERT book. Now we have human geography. In human geography, the major area of study is population geography. In population, we study about the size and distribution, population change, population growth, and finally, the character of population. So you can go for class 12, unit 1 for the discussion of these areas. The 4 topics you have of population geography in class 12 Indian geography. Now we have economic geography. As you know, in economic geography, we study about the activities performed by human being for economic purpose. So these are, you have the primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities, quaternary activities, and finally nowadays we have quinary activities. That's the 5th activities also. So in Indian geography, we will focus only for primary, secondary, and quaternary activities. So for this purpose, you have in class 12, UT3. All the topic related to economic activities are in UT3 and UT4. So if you complete this area, you will have great command over the contents and be able to answer all these questions related to Indian geography. So these are the areas we are going to focus as a study. I have started the first topic. We'll come again there. Got that? Now I'm coming to the geography of Bihar, right? Here, Bihar is a very easy area. People consider that it is a local area. Some tough question can be asked. But in the commission, they ask you the question which are very obvious, very prominent, very significant questions are there, right? So here, in this area, we'll do the same topic, what we have done in Indian geography. In Indian geography, we have all the topics of physical, economic, and human area. In the same way, we'll complete geography of Bihar also. You see there, in India, we study about the political setup, physical, drainage, soil, vegetation. In the same, we'll complete the area of Bihar, the same topic. We have the human geography, will complete the population area of Bihar. We have economic geography, agriculture, industries, and transport of Bihar. So in the same way, once you have understanding of India, we can have a very good command over geography of Bihar, right? For this purpose, we go for 3 writers I have always given you. as a contents reference or the reference of book. So geography of Bihar. See, there are two types of approach we have. The first approach is for prelims purpose. For prelims purpose, we always go for facts, some understanding with facts. In Bihar, they ask you the information only. So normally for preparing prelims, we go for the information from chutkas or the very small book, thin book. Like we have, we cannot name the book particularly in this class, but we have a number of books. You can say Lucent, KBC Nano and other books are there. So these books are the good book. I'm not telling the bad book, but these books can give you satisfaction at primary level. That's the prelims level. For mains level, we can go for three writers of very good understanding of all the topics related to Bihar, right? So anyway, students, we have done the two things so far. One is the name of books, the contents area, okay? Now, I would like to go for the study of particular one topic. I started yesterday. These books are very confusing. See, Puskar Verma. See, once you are studying geography first time and you are going for a textbook, so it needs a lot of patience to study, right? Once you have done the classes with teachers, then if you go for textbook, it will be better to understand, right? So avoid some confusing thing. Do concentrate on the particular area we need for examination. Got that? So better to go for a topic. The first one we have, I have started yesterday, the climate of India, monsoon. Monsoon or climate of India, I have started yesterday. And in this area, I have decided what we are going to study. The first was see, whenever we start topics, you first draw the structure of chapter, what we are going to study. After going through the lecture, put the question asked in particular area of previous year. You will find that it worked like a magic, right? So once you have done the class, you have a better structure and understanding of chapter. And in a final way, once you put the question asked in many of your previous year, you will have a great satisfaction of particular chapter, right? So I'm giving you there. In monsoon, we have understanding about the structure of chapter, what we are going to study. The first thing is a definition and concept of monsoon. I have done yesterday, just I'm repeating for satisfaction level. The second one, the factor controlling Indian monsoon. We are doing yesterday. We were doing yesterday the factor controlling Indian monsoon. Then the area was rainfall distribution. Rainfall distribution. It was the first area, second area, third area. Now we have the fourth area, that is the classification of climate. That is mainly we follow the general classification of climate for India. It's a good thing for planning purpose, for agriculture planning. The fourth thing, the fifth thing we have, the disaster related to a climatic condition. Right. So we normally study flood and drought at same place. Flood and drought in the same topic, right? So we have 5 questions, or you can say 4 questions exist from this area, and it has been asked several years, right? So go for the concept area. Concept I have taught yesterday. I am just studying the essence of the significant area only. Monsoon, meaning and concept. Monsoon, meaning and concept. Getting this one? Monsoon, meaning and concept means what is the meaning of monsoon? You know that the monsoon first time used by Arab geographers. There are many Arab geographers came to India. They visited India as a travelers. And the first time we use word Mausam. So monsoon is taken from Arabic word Mausam. It means the change in direction of wind with the change of season. I narrated yesterday, in summer, the wind blowing from Indian Ocean coming to Indian subcontinental area, and in winter, as India has a high pressure, so the wind blows from Indian subcontinental area and goes to oceanic area. So it was a reversion of wind, the change in direction of wind with the change of season. So it was the concept given you yesterday. The second statement I have used, it was monsoon is a large form of sea breeze and land breeze. You say in a daytime the wind blows from ocean to continental area, it seems as a sea breeze. In night time, there is a reversion of direction. The wind blows from continental area towards ocean area. So it was the first discussion. Now the second thing I was doing yesterday, it was the factor controlling monsoon. And the first factor I have taken for discussion, it was ITCZ. Right, now I'm coming to that area again to complete that area. ITCZ. Now we can focus here. I may have given some information. You can continue from here. ITCZ, the full form is Intertropical Convergence Zone. How it is? See, this is a globe area. This one is equator. This one is 23.5 in both hemispheres. 23 north and 23.5 south. So between these lines, geometrical line, 23.5 south and north, the area is named as a tropical area. Now the word is intertropical, means within tropical, not beyond tropical, means within tropicals, between this area. The convergence zone means the convergence of two wind. The zone area or the geographical area which is known for the convergence of trade wind, right? So ITCZ, the full form you write, Intertropical Convergence Zone. It is a geographical area, a region located between tropics, and it is convergence of trade wind. So it is okay. I have narrated yesterday also, and I repeat today also to recap the class. So our students, you may have written. Now I want to give the meaning of equator to different equators. One is geometrical equator, one is thermal equator. And the origination of monsoon is related to thermal equator. Try to come this area again, I'm telling you. See, this 0 degree is geometrical equator. This geometrical equator divide globe into two equal parts, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. And the second thing, we have thermal equator. Thermal equator means the temperature whatever at equator place changes with the season, and that type of experience is temperature is experienced to other place also. Now I'm telling you, yeah. So this area I have given you, it is the area of equinox. Equinox. Got that? Equinox means on 23rd of September and 21st of March, the sun remains vertical on equator. So on the globe, the maximum temperature will be experienced near equator. So it will behave like thermal equator, or you can say here thermal equator and geometrical equator, both are the same one. Now we have the second area. This is area of Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So on 21st of June, you will find that there is a maximum temperature on Tropic of Cancer. So it will behave like thermal equator. On 22nd of December, the sun rays will be vertical on Tropic of Capricorn, and their area temperature will be more than equator. So these are the conditions named as a thermal equator. The first is geometrical equator. It does not have any relationship with origination of monsoon. So thermal equator has a relationship with the origination of monsoon, not geometrical. Now go for the cycle. I'm giving you as a concept. Try to see. Suppose we start a journey from March. The first time the sun remains vertical here. So we will find that the maximum rainfall will occur near equator in the month of end of March or in the first week of April, because there is a convergence of trade wind and this area will experience a maximum rainfall. Then on 21st of June, the sun rays remain vertical on Tropic of Cancer. So this is the area of India. India will have a monsoon season in the month of June, July, August, whatever the month is. Right there. So again, there's a shifting of sun rays towards equator. On 23rd of September, again sun rays shift towards equator. There will be end of monsoon in India, and the maximum rainfall will be near equator. Now the third one, that is the end of solar cycle there, or season there. We'll find that the maximum rainfall here will be in the month of December, end of December and January, because the sun rays will be vertical there in Australia. Are you getting there? Students, are you getting the concept? As there is a low pressure, high temperature, there will be convergence of wind, and the cycle will be from March to December. Got very clearly. Now tell me, which 2 months will be the peak month for highest rainfall near equator? Which 2 months will be the month of highest rainfall near equator? Yes, right in masses. March and September, okay. And this condition is named as equinox. Getting this one? In which one there is the end of monsoon in India, the beginning of monsoon near equator? The end of monsoon in India and the beginning of monsoon near equator, in which month? Okay, September. Now we'll get a concept here. In India, monsoon begins here on 1st of June to 10th of September. So we have 100 days monsoon season. As the wind coming from Tropic of Cancer towards equator, you will find that end of monsoon in India and again beginning near equator. And what is the finish line again? According to ITCZ, tell me what's the finish line? Where the cycle ends? On which date? In which date you will find the end of cycle, that is December, that's the beginning of monsoon in Australia. So ITCZ give you a better insight, better understanding. Once you please also share the strategy, okay, we'll discuss later on. Now right, from the beginning I would like to go for all the concept, right, as a flow chart. Right there, there is a relationship between temperature and pressure. You write there, ITCZ explanation. Once you have written some of things yesterday, you can match there or you can go forward. The first you write, there is a relationship between temperature and pressure. In high temperature condition, there is a low pressure. In high temperature condition, there is a low pressure. Low pressure. In a year, there is a season change. In a particular year, there is a change of, there is a season change, and sun rays shift from sun rays shift from equator to tropics, equator to tropics. There is a season change and sun rays shift from equator to tropics, equator to tropics. Due to this process, the convergence takes place. Due to this process, the convergence takes place. The convergence takes place. Due to this process, the convergence takes place. Point 1, you write. I think I was there. Point 1. Right? During equinox, point 1, you can write number 1 or hash. During equinox, sun remains vertical on equator. Remains vertical on equator. Equator receive maximum temperature. Equator receive maximum temperature. Equator receive maximum temperature, so convergence takes place near equator. So convergence takes place near equator. Second point, right? Point means hash you can write. In examination also you can write the same way. On 21st of June, convergence takes place near Tropic of Cancer. On 21st of June, the convergence takes place near Tropic of Cancer. It is a convergence of wind. It is a convergence of wind near Indian subcontinent. It is convergence of wind near Indian subcontinent. So India receive rainfall by this process. So India received rainfall by this process. India received rainfall by this process. Point third you can write. On 23rd of September, again there is a shifting of sun rays. Again on 23rd of September, there is a shifting of sun rays. So there is an end of monsoon in India. On 23rd of September, there is a shifting of sun rays. So there is end of monsoon in India and a beginning of heavy rainfall near equator. End of monsoon in India and the beginning of heavy rainfall near equator. Now the fourth point. end of in the end of year on 22nd of December, in the end of year 22nd of December, sun rays remains vertical on Tropic of Capricorn. On 23rd of September, 2nd of December, sun rays remains vertical on Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. So Australia receive monsoon rainfall by this process. Australia receive rainfall by this process. Australia receive rainfall by this process. So this was the explanation related to ITCZ. ITCZ plays a great role for the explanation of Indian monsoon, for the mechanism of Indian monsoon. I hope it's clear for everyone. Okay, students, I have written all the contents. It's okay for everyone. Swati, Satyam, Pushkar. Okay. Sivam. Okay, I hope you may have written all the things in clear way. Students, I am telling you, for clearing examination, any of quality examination, the first thing there must be a clear idea, a very quality notes, and good diagrams. It will help you to fetch good marks. Now we can go for next discussion area and next topic, factors. You write temperature and pressure. So you write there the second factor for Indian monsoon, that is temperature and pressure. Got that? In temperature pressure, I am telling you, as I told you that there is a relationship between temperature and pressure. So try to understand. Go for one map here. We have this type of map. We have Africa, Saudi Arab, India, Southeast Asia, and we have Australia. This type of map. And this one is a line we can say as equator. This one is a line we can say Tropic of Cancer, equator. Got that? So we are going to discuss the concept of origin of monsoon by temperature and pressure. So here you will find that you write in the top temperature and pressure. You write summer season. In summer season, what will happen that India will have, this area will have high temperature and as a result low pressure. In the southern hemisphere, these are the areas of large area of, okay, we can go for yellow, it will help. Say this is the area of water bodies we have: Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea. These are the areas. So these are the water bodies you have the uniform temperature throughout the year. Only one continental area in the southern area, we have Australia, will have more change of temperatures, right? So Australia will have low temperature and high pressure. Now see, for the movement of horizontal wind, we need two things. One area, a low pressure area. The second area, high pressure area. Now we have the first starting area and the destination area. India experience high temperature and low pressure. Australia, there's a winter season when we have summer. In India we have summer, then Australia will have winter. So from there you will find the movement of a wind. So this wind is normally named as trade wind. This is trade wind. Now see, if you compare the temperature of equator and the temperature near Indian subcontinental area, as the thermal equator is here, so on 21st of June, India will have more temperature than equator. So the wind from equator will come to fill up this low pressure area, and it will be beginning of monsoon in India. Getting this one, the flow charts I am giving you. The flow chart, you start like a first line. On 1st of June, Indian subcontinental area experience high temperature, low pressure. This is the first, right? The second thing on the same line will write, Australia will have low temperature and high pressure. Got that? Now the second thing, as the wind blows from high pressure to low pressure, the wind from Australia comes to equator in the form of a trade wind. And after crossing equator, it attracts to the low pressure area of India, named as southwest monsoon. So it is not trade wind, it is southwest monsoon. Getting this one? So it is beginning of southwest, means the direction is from southwest. Now try to see this area. We have north, south, east or west. So this area is southwest. So that is why the wind is named as southwest monsoon. It is named as southeast trade wind. Getting this one? So see students, when you explain this temperature pressure concept, you must draw this map. It is very needed, essential for you. Getting this one? You must draw a proper area. You draw this map and then explain the concept. The maps are the tools of geographer, right? So whenever you draw the proper area, then you have reason to explain a proper concept, right? So better to draw this map. In examination you can use a stencil if you are not able to draw a proper map. So you always carry two things, Indian stencil and world stencil, at the time of examination. Got that? So again, have you drawn this area? The Asian map, Australian map, right? Now write the concept. Right. Right, wind blows from high pressure to low pressure. Write as a notes. Wind blows from high pressure to low pressure area. Wind blows from high pressure to low pressure area. This is the first statement I have given you. Wind blows from high pressure to a low pressure area. Was clear? On 1st of June, 21st of June, or June you can write, 21st of June, the sun rays remains vertical near Tropic of Cancer. The sun rays remains vertical on Tropic of Cancer. So India experienced high temperature and low pressure. On 21st of June, there is a high temperature and low pressure on Indian subcontinental area. On Indian subcontinental area. So India experienced high temperature and low pressure. In opposite condition, in opposite condition, in Australia, in opposite condition in Australia, there is a winter condition and high pressure condition. In Australia, there is a winter and high pressure condition. In Australia, there is a winter condition and high pressure condition. So the wind from Australia come to fill up. So the wind from Australia come to fill up the low pressure area of the wind from Australia come to fill up the low pressure area of equator zone. Come to fill up the low pressure area of equator zone. After that, the wind attract towards the low pressure area of India. The wind attract towards the low pressure area of India. This monsoon wind bifurcate into two parts. This monsoon wind bifurcates into two parts. Two parts. The monsoon of Arabian Sea and the monsoon of Bay of Bengal. This monsoon wind bifurcates in two parts. The first is the monsoon of Arabian Sea and the monsoon of Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. And this monsoon wind is named as southwest monsoon. This monsoon wind is named as southwest monsoon. Have you written there? This monsoon wind is named as southwest monsoon. Student, tell me, are you able to write notes in proper way? I want to get feedback from any of you. Are you able to write? Okay. So keep the pace, a normal pace. It will be helpful for completing syllabus on right time. Okay. Now it's over, right? Now telling you, monsoon is the wind. Monsoon is not rainfall. India receive rainfall by monsoon wind, and the nature of rainfall is orographic in nature. I am giving you the detail there. Now see, now southwest monsoon arrived in India. Now there will be rainfall. I try to see this area. We have the part of India like this, and here you will find a mountain. That's the Western Ghat. Here you will find Himalaya. These are the mountains, and these are the barrier for the incoming wind. Suppose the wind is coming from this side, from Arabian Sea. Now the wind is reaching from this side. You have the direction of wind. Now we have to find out the process of rainfall. Got that? See, this area we have mountain here, like a Western Ghat. And the wind is moving along with this mountain. So as it is a barrier, so the wind will rise with the slope of mountain. Getting this one? Wind rises along with the slope of mountain. We have the first one, the rise of air then we have expanding of air, then we have cooling of air, then we have saturation of air. In the saturation time, we have condensation of air. And once condensation takes place, it is a formation of cloud, so this area will have rainfall. So actually this is orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall. Getting this one? Oro means mountain, graphic means related to mountain. So India received rainfall as orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. So it is related to mountain rainfall, you can say, or orographic rainfall. Getting this one? So whenever the wind is coming from this side is also named as a windward side. Windward side. So see, why Kerala receive more rainfall? Why Maharashtra, the Sahyadri area, receive maximum rainfall? Because this is windward side of monsoon. Windward side of monsoon. The process will be, you follow the flow charts. The first is the rise of air. Once air rises, it will be expansion of air. Once there is an expansion of air, there will be cooling of air. And the saturation will take place, means the 100% humidity will be there. Once humidity changes into liquid, then cloud formation and the rainfall will take place. So windward area will receive more rainfall. This is a first area, the striking area named as windward area. Now what will happen in the opposite side? Once you go to Kerala, this area, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, eastern area, it will happen that this parcel of air, the size of air will decrease due to pressure. So the large area, that is a compression of air, rise of temperature, evaporation of whatever the moisture is there, then no rainfall. So this area is named as a leeward area. Getting this one, the concept is windward area will receive more rainfall and leeward area will have less rainfall in orographic rainfall. So we'll find that Telangana, the part of eastern Maharashtra, the part of Karnataka, and some part of northern Tamil Nadu will have less rainfall due to this condition. Got it clearly? So India experienced orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. Got that? So one area will have more rainfall, that is a windward area. The one area will have less rainfall, that is the leeward area. In the same way, we can go for discussing this area in Sikkim. I am telling you this area, we have Garo, Khasi, Jaintia hill. As the wind is coming from this Bay of Bengal area, we will have more rainfall in Meghalaya area, Masinram, Cherrapunji, all this area. But once this wind crosses to Sikkim, this area will have less rainfall. So Meghalaya is a windward area, Sikkim is a leeward area for incoming wind from Bay of Bengal. Okay, got it clearly? The concept of orographic rainfall. Okay, now write. Southwest monsoon we have written. Now write in the same paragraph. India experienced orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. You write there. India received orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. Receive orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. India receive orographic rainfall by monsoon wind. By incoming monsoon, the part of Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka the part of Maharashtra, Karnataka and Kerala receive high rainfall because it is a windward area. It is a windward area. It is a windward area. In opposite side, Telangana, eastern Maharashtra, Karnataka, and northern Tamil Nadu receive less rainfall. Again, I am repeating it. The part of eastern Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, and North Tamil Nadu receive less rainfall because this is a leeward area. Okay. So you can use this concept. See, whenever we explain the temperature pressure condition, orographic rainfall is not a area to discuss in length. We can mention only that this is the area receive orographic rainfall. Not to go for explaining the detail of orographic rainfall. You should explain only the essence of that, a very small part of that. Okay. So we learn about the area, windward area and leeward area. Now mention here, leeward area is also named as a rain shadow area. I have used here the term a rain shadow area. A rain shadow area. Getting this one? So a leeward area is also named as a rain shadow area. So there will find a low rainfall, a leeward area, a rain shadow area. Okay. Now it was a condition during summer. Location means northern Tamil Nadu, I am telling you, not southern, northern Tamil Nadu. Now see the eastern Karnataka also. Karnataka windward area, both areas, yes, Karnataka has a very unique location. And I am telling you about Bangalore city. Bangalore city is located in a very wonderful geographical location. This city receives rainfall by incoming monsoon also and outgoing monsoon also. The wind coming from this area, and when winter, the wind returned from a subcontinental area, this city received rainfall. Got that? So Bangalore has a very wonderful geographical location. Got that? Windward area means incoming monsoon area, incoming area. Leeward area means opposite area. Just one concept I'm telling you, it will be better. See this area, you have a mountain and the wind is coming from ocean. This is the oceanic area because ocean will have moisture. So the ocean facing area will be the windward area, and opposite subcontinental area is named as a leeward area, opposite area. The one concept is very clear. Suppose this area will receive 400 centimeter rainfall, then the 10% rainfall will be in opposite area. This area will have 40 centimeter rainfall. Getting this one? So there is a concept in opposite windward area and leeward area. Always windward area receive more rainfall and leeward area receive 10% rainfall of a windward area. That's clear? So now change the headings here. Now write northeast monsoon. Or you can write a returning monsoon. Normally somewhere it is written also, retreating monsoon. So northeast monsoon, as it is returning from India towards ocean, so it is also named as a returning monsoon or northeast monsoon. Better to go for discussion. Again, you draw the same map, and concept will be the opposite one. So we try to see. Again, we can draw this map of Africa. This is Saudi Arabia. This one is India. We have Southeast Asia, Australia here, right? You draw this area as a line. Now the temperature and season is quite different. We'll find that this area will have a low temperature during winter because this area will have vertical sun rays on 22nd of December, right? So we will find that there is a high temperature in Australia and low temperature in India. So here we will find high temperature and low pressure. India will have low temperature, high pressure. Then what will happen? The wind from Indian subcontinental area will back to equator, then to Australia. This happens, right? So what will happen that the wind from subcontinental area due to high pressure come to equator first and then go to Australia. As the direction is from northeast, so it is named as northeast monsoon. Monsoon. It is what? Northeast monsoon. So what will happen that once the wind is coming from continental area, this wind will have very less amount of moisture. So this wind cannot bring amount of rainfall in any part of India. Only exception is here. The wind is coming from this area to Bay of Bengal, then striking the coastal area of Tamil Nadu. So only Tamil Nadu receive rainfall by incoming monsoon. No other part of India receive rainfall. Only one part of India receive rainfall. That is Tamil Nadu. So it is returning monsoon or winter monsoon. So change paragraph and write a winter monsoon. A winter monsoon season. A winter monsoon. Right, winter monsoon is also named as a northeast monsoon. Northeast monsoon. Winter monsoon is also named as a winter monsoon. Winter monsoon. Northeast monsoon is also winter monsoon. During winter season, you write there, during winter season, the northern part of India receive low temperature or experience low temperature. Northern part of India experience low temperature and high pressure. Northern part of India receive low temperature and high pressure. In the opposite condition, Australia experience high temperature and low pressure. Australia experience high temperature and low pressure. So the wind from India go to fill up the low pressure area of Australia. The wind from Australia goes to fill up the low pressure area of Australia. Area of India, Australia. So from India to Australia there is a movement of wind. In this way there is an end of monsoon in India and the beginning of monsoon in Australia. In this way there is an end of monsoon in India and the beginning of monsoon season in Australia. Northern part of India and subcontinental part of India remains dry. Northern part of India and subcontinental part of India remains dry. Northern part of India and subcontinental part of India remains dry. Only Tamil Nadu receive some amount of rainfall. Only Tamil Nadu receives some amount of rainfall. So it was a concept of temperature pressure. As we are dealing with GS paper or GS section, you should have a very clear understanding of informative area, the conceptual area, in a brief, you can say, not very lengthy, like optional, or you are going to detail study, or you are going to write 1000 words or 500 words, right? We have to write in limited words. So clear idea in good words, clear words. So temperature pressure okay, ITCZ okay. Now I am coming to the third factor. Third factor, that is origination of Indian monsoon by jet stream. Origination of Indian monsoon by jet stream. Try to understand the basic, those who have not done earlier in prelims or anywhere, the origination of jet stream, the basics of jet stream, a very brief you know about the meaning of jet stream, how jet stream influences the climate of India. Try to see this area. You have, suppose you have this globe. So what will happen that this area experience highest temperature. Normally not highest, high temperature. Highest temperature is in the tropics because there is a change of season. But throughout the year there is a high temperature near equator. So from this area normally air rise and descend here near tropics or subtropical area, not tropics, subtropical area. At its descending of air, this wind will bifurcate into two parts. So it will create one circle. Normally say it's a Hadley sail. Now from equator, polar area, there is a high pressure wind is coming from this area. After converging, this will also form a sail area, right? So in this way, we can say that these are the part of prelims or physical geography. This is not part of your section, Indian geography. Only the use of jet is here. That's why I'm giving you. So try to see. We have three sail as a global wind. The first is Hadley sail, one is a Ferrel sail, and the last is polar sail. In the sail system, we will find one is atmospheric wind, upper atmospheric wind, and one is surface wind. Every sail has two parts. One is a upper atmospheric wind, one is a surface wind. So here we'll find trade wind, here we'll find westerlies, here we'll find polar wind as a three surface wind. And the upper part will find three jet stream. One is a tropical jet, temperate jet, and polar jet. Try to see this area. Suppose you have high temperature, the wind will rise. Suppose the wind is rising here, and this wind will subside somewhere, will come to down area somewhere. So rise area will have low temperature and the subsidence area will have high pressure. This area will have high pressure. So in this way, the wind will blow from high pressure to low pressure and it will create circle. This circle is named as Hadley cell, a Ferrel cell, and also the polar cell. Now the concept is that why I am giving this concept, why I am elaborating this area. Because we have to explain the upper atmospheric wind and lower atmospheric wind also. The lower atmospheric wind we have trade wind, westerlies and polar wind. This area, upper area that is named as jet stream. And according to latitude, these are named as a three jet: tropical jet, temperate jet and polar jet. Right there. The origination of Indian monsoon by jet stream. Origination of Indian monsoon by jet stream. First write again, then I will give you the detail again. Right. Jet stream is upper atmospheric wind of high velocity. Jet stream is upper atmospheric wind with high velocity, around 90 to 200 kilometers per hour. Again, I am repeating it. Jet stream is a high velocity wind of upper atmosphere, around 90 to 200 kilometers per hour. So there is a very high velocity wind blowing in upper atmosphere because there is no barrier, no obstacle in atmosphere. It is a free flowing wind. So this wind blows very fast in upper atmosphere. So according to latitude, what I have told, the first is Hadley cell, Ferrel cell and polar cell, and the upper part of every cell is there. So it is named as a tropical jet from 0 to 30. From 30 to 60 we have temperate jet, and then we have 60 to 90 as a polar jet. You write there. There are three jets, part of global wind. There are three jets are the part of global wind. The first is a tropical jet, 0 to 30. You can write latitude there. Tropical jet from 0 to 30. Then we have temperate jet from 30 to 60. Then we have polar jet from 60 to 90. So there are three jets we have: 0 to 30, 30 to 60 and 60 to 90 as a global high velocity wind. Got that? So we'll find that always the meaning of jet stream, the functioning of jet stream will help you to understand the mechanism of Indian monsoon. Getting this one? Now I'm coming to the next concept area, how this jet stream is very helpful to understand Indian monsoon. So see, the latitude of India we have from 8 degree to 37 degree. So you will have, India has a geographical area of two different jet. The first is a tropical jet and second is temperate jet. So Indian monsoon is related to these two jets. The first is tropical and the second is polar jet, temperate jet. Now come to write tropical jet and Indian monsoon. You write tropical jet and Indian monsoon as a heading. Tropical jet and Indian monsoon as a heading. You draw the map here. You have again the map of Africa here. You have Saudi Arabia, India. Now we are concerned with this area. Now you have this area as a Tibet. Tibet has a high elevation and experience more temperature during summer. And from here, there is a rise of air due to heating of surface. So warm air rise from Tibet as a normal condition. This area receive more rain, more temperature. So the air begin to rise due to high temperature. It happens in an area where you feel more temperature is on surface. Right that? Now second one, as the earth is rotating from west to east, so what will be the direction of this air after going to atmosphere? It will from east to west or west to east. Do write in a message box. As the air is going up and the earth is rotating from west to east, what will the direction of air after going in upper atmosphere? Write in box there. East to west. Okay, very good. East to west. As the air will move from east to west. So what will happen that this air will deflate from east to west and finally subside in Indian Ocean area. Getting this one? As the wind rise from Tibet, due to rotation of earth, begin to move towards westward. As the wind is moving from east area, so it is named as easterly. So it is named as a tropical easterly jet. It is a local jet of Asia. It subsides near the part of Indian Ocean. So whenever there is a subsidence, this area will have high pressure. Getting this concept? Understand by using flow chart. The first condition is that during summer, there is a high temperature near Tibet. There is a first step. The second step, due to high temperature, there is a rise of air in upper atmosphere from Tibet. And the third stage, as the air rise, due to rotation of earth, this air begin to move from east to west and finally subside in Indian Ocean. So Indian Ocean will have high pressure, Tibet will have low pressure. Now what will happen that this high pressure area will come to fill up the low pressure area of India, northwestern India, because in northwestern India we experience low pressure during summer. So this is a very clear explanation of origination of Indian monsoon, how I am telling you. Normally we feel that a trade wind blows from 30 to 0. So there is we cannot say there is a role of trade wind there. But here it's a very clear direction of wind. As the southeastern part of Madagascar and the part of Africa has a high pressure condition and India has a low pressure condition, so the wind blow from this area, so go to fill up the area of Indian subcontinental area. Now very clear thing, try to understand here. So this wind is also named as tropical easterly, tropical westerly. Try to see what's the next name of Indian monsoon wind. Or you can write not tropical, equatorial easterly, because the origin place is equator, near equator. So monsoon wind is also named as equatorial or westerlies. And this one is a very clear, this shows the very clear direction of wind from Africa to India due to subsidence of air. So you write there, a tropical jet and origination of Indian monsoon. Tropical jet and origination of Indian monsoon. Right there, tropical jet and origination of Indian monsoon. Right, during summer, Tibet experience low temperature, Tibet experience high temperature. During summer, Tibet experience high temperature. So there is a rise of air from Tibet. So there is a rise of air from Tibet. During summer, there is a high temperature in Tibet. So there is a rise of air from Tibet. In upper atmosphere, this rising air begin to move from east to west. In upper atmosphere, this rising air begin to move from east to west. It is named as tropical easterly. Tropical easterly not, you write, it is named as easterly jet. It is named as easterly jet. It is named as easterly jet. After that you write, this air descends in Indian Ocean. This air descends in Indian Ocean and create high pressure. This air descends in Indian Ocean, creates high pressure. I am telling you the sequence again. In Tibet there is a high temperature, so there is a rise of air. First step you may have written. The second, in upper atmosphere it begins to move from east to west due to rotation. The third step I told you that there is a descending of air in Indian Ocean. There is a descending of air in Indian Ocean. So eastern part of Africa and Indian Ocean experience high pressure. Eastern part of Africa experience high pressure. Experience high pressure. On the surface, India has low pressure. On the surface, India has a low pressure. On the surface, India has a low pressure. So the wind from Africa and Indian Ocean. So the wind from Africa and Indian Ocean come to fill up. Come to fill up the low pressure area of India. The low pressure area of India comes to fill up the low pressure area of India. It is also named as equatorial westerlies. Equatorial westerlies. The second name of Indian monsoon is equatorial westerlies. Or you can say tropical westerlies. So monsoon is tropical westerlies in actual sense. Got that? In this way, there is a beginning of southwest monsoon in India. In this way, there is a beginning of southwest monsoon in India. So it was a beginning of Indian monsoon during summer. मेरी समझ से आपने लिखा होगा. You may have written all these things in a proper way. The first work is going on, the writing good notes in a proper way. Are you facing any problem to write notes or understanding the concept? Please write in box. Okay. So students, now closing this session today. Hope you may have enjoyed the class, and thank you all of you for cooperating me to deliver the best for all of you. Thank you. Thank you all of you.